All contestants, return to the starting position. Fourth, hold your breath and watch closely. 3. These are the most insane machines humanity has ever created. 2. Don't blink, because in just a fraction of a second, you might miss the champion. 1. The fastest machine ever built by mankind. At number 10, we have the rocket sled, a supersonic test vehicle. On a 4.8-kilometer-long track, the rocket sled reached an astonishing speed of Mach 8.5, equivalent to 10,412.8 kilometers per hour. If you're wondering, the speed of sound is approximately 1,236 kilometers per hour, meaning this beast is 8.5 times faster than sound. This machine achieves such mind-blowing speed thanks to a 4-stage rocket booster. But this test wasn't just about breaking records. It was designed to simulate missile interception. The rocket sled moves so fast that if you blink, you'll miss it entirely. At number 9, we have the NASA X-43A, an unmanned hypersonic aircraft. It is 1.08 times faster than the rocket sled, reaching speeds of 11,265 kilometers per hour. Interestingly, to launch the NASA X-43A, American scientists used high-altitude launch technology. Initially, the aircraft was carried aloft by a larger plane, then released into freefall. With the help of a rocket booster, the X-43A reached its target speed during the final stage. Afterward, it was stabilized by its own jet engine. Unlike regular airplanes that can take off from the ground, the X-43A requires a special procedure to achieve such incredible speeds. At number 8, we have two famous NASA space shuttles, Columbia and Discovery. What's special is that Columbia was the first shuttle to be successfully reused, and also the first shuttle in the history of space exploration. To fly stably in orbit, these shuttles needed to reach speeds of around 28,000 kilometers per hour. At this speed, astronauts could witness a sunset every 45 minutes. Sounds amazing, right? Next, at number 7, we have Apollo 10, the spacecraft NASA used for practicing the moon landing. When it returned to Earth from the moon's orbit on May 26, 1969, gravity helped it reach an incredible speed of 39,897 kilometers per hour. This is the highest speed ever achieved by a crewed vehicle, and it is officially recorded in the Guinness World Records. At number 6, we have Stardust, a space probe launched by NASA in 1999 with the mission of reaching Comet Wild 2 to collect samples for research. Stardust completed its mission and returned to Earth in 2006, taking 7 years for the journey. Its maximum speed reached 46,439 kilometers per hour, which is 37 times faster than the speed of sound. During the mission, Stardust traveled nearly 2 billion miles to reach its target. Entering the top 5, we have New Horizons, a NASA space probe launched on January 19, 2006. This autonomous spacecraft had the mission to explore Pluto and other objects in the outer solar system. New Horizons was the first spacecraft to complete this mission, and it is still continuing its journey away from Earth at record speeds. After completing its flyby of Pluto in 2015, the spacecraft ventured beyond the solar system. Currently, the distance between it and Earth has reached 7.5 billion kilometers. With a mission similar to New Horizons, the Voyager 1 spacecraft was launched on September 5, 1977. By 2013, it had officially crossed the boundary of the solar system and entered interstellar space, traveling at a speed of about 62,162 kilometers per hour. Voyager 1 covers 5.39 billion kilometers every year, and by 2020, it had traveled 22.5 billion kilometers away from us. This is one of the greatest machines ever built by humankind. Voyager 1 is expected to officially cease operations by 2025. At number 3, we have NASA's Galileo spacecraft, launched in 1989 with the mission to explore Jupiter. Galileo's journey lasted 14 years, concluding in 2003. This spacecraft reached speeds of up to 174,000 kilometers per hour. Just imagine, with that speed, We could circle Earth's equator in just 14 minutes. Unbelievable, right? Not to keep you waiting, in second place, we have NASA's space probes, Helios 1 and Helios 2. Helios 1 reached a speed of about 228,620 kilometers per hour, while Helios 2 went up to 252,895 kilometers на годину. These two also set a record for getting the closest to the Sun in a very exciting time. Do you think Helios gains superpowers like Superman when near the Sun? Try answering that. And still holding the top spot in the ranking is the Parker Solar Probe. Like Helios, the Parker Solar Probe was launched into the Sun's orbit at a speed of around 343,000 kilometers per hour. By October 2018, it had broken the record for the closest approach to the Sun. With each orbit, the Parker Solar Probe is estimated to accelerate to a speed of 692,000 kilometers per hour. It's truly amazing, almost as fast as my ex's mood swings. Well, maybe the Parker Solar Probe has already shocked you, but hold on. Let's pause for 2 seconds. Take a deep breath and move on to the ultimate speed in the universe, the speed of light. All experts agree that nothing can travel faster than the speed of light. This is also established in Einstein's theory of relativity, and if you didn't know, the speed of light is about 300,000 kilometers per second. The fastest machine ever created by humanity is the Parker Solar Probe. However, this spacecraft only reaches a speed of about 192,000 kilometers per hour, which is 1,600 times slower than light. Quite a brainbuster, right? Now let's imagine an interesting hypothesis. You're sitting on a spaceship. Outer space might be a more fitting term for this scenario because, oh my, we could circle Earth nearly 8 times in just 1 second if we were traveling at the speed of light. So go ahead and fly to space. Enjoy yourself. Let's remove all the impossible factors, like the ship exploding or colliding with anything. A hydrogen atom would be like a tank shell at this point. And is there even enough fuel to go that fast? You're traveling aboard a spaceship at the speed of light. It can't explode, and the energy supply is infinite. Perfect, right? Not quite. We still have to deal with one more thing: time. Here's an interesting fact. Time is also relative. I'm not talking about the kind of relativity where an hour with your lover feels like a minute, but rather the Hayfel-Keating experiment in 1971, which discovered that a clock aboard an aircraft moving at high speeds ticks slower than clocks on Earth. This phenomenon is called time dilation. It describes time as a winding stream, sometimes fast, sometimes slow, and it slows down for objects moving at extremely high speeds. If our spaceship could travel at 90% the speed of light, your clock would only tick 10 minutes, while 20 minutes have passed on Earth. Pretty fascinating, right? But this is still not the worst part. According to Einstein's theory of relativity, E equals mc squared, mass and energy are fundamentally intertwined. The movement of an object causes its mass to increase. In other words, the faster an object moves, the greater its mass becomes, and as it approaches the speed of light, the object's mass increases exponentially. If it were to reach the speed of light, its mass would become infinite. Do you know what happens when the mass of an object becomes infinite? That's right. Welcome to a black hole, where everything around you gets distorted. It's truly mind-boggling. I simply wanted to go a little faster, that's all. It really is incredible.